So are you looking forward to this interview with Howard? I mean, you know him off the air, don't you?
I know Howard off the air, and Howard off the air is a little different than Howard on the air. So I haven't experienced this one in person before, but I'm gonna make sure that I have Howard off the air on the air today. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Tyra Banks is very successful. She's a successful model. She's a successful talk show producer.
She's got that America's Top Model. She started that.
She's worth, I think, $160 million.
Really?
Yeah, it is reports between 75 to 160 million. She can tell us which it is.
Quietly just raking in the dough.
Quietly. She's not noisy about it. Look at you, honey.
Wow. There she is.
That's a woman. Now look at her. Did you get better looking since I last saw you?
Am I better looking?
Yeah, you kind of are. Look at that body on you.
Hi, Robin.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tyra, what age did you start to develop physically into this? Seriously.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about when did you start?
Puberty.
Puberty. When did puberty come? And you have your natural breasts?
Yes, Howard.
Those are real, and you had them tested on TV, didn't you?
I sure did because I was so tired of people saying they're fake, they're fake, they're fake.
Well, because most women are not that big.
Yeah.
You and Robin are blessed.
Yes, Robin. Yeah, and I was a Victoria's Secret model, and I was selling bras to women and bras that uplift and all this kind of stuff. So I felt like I kind of needed to prove it.
Are you a C?
Howard, can we start with hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
Well, that's typical. You know, I know Tyra off the air.
Yes.
And we get to know couples, but then after a while, they don't even want to see us.
Really?
That is so not true.
Beth and I are not fun.
They have your house is friggin' insane.
Thank you.
It is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I remember
Tyra's been there with her with the boyfriend. I think you ought to steal from her.
Okay.
Yeah. Robin needs a guy like that. Does he have a brother?
He does, and he's married.
Oh, he's married.
Yes.
Are you ever going to marry that guy, John?
We talk about it, but it's not necessarily the most important thing in the world.
But why doesn't he ask you to? I don't get it. That's one of the things after you leave each time I go, why the hell are those two not married?
Because maybe we don't want to be, Howard.
Is he scared of marriage? I'd marry you in a minute.
Maybe we both are.
Are you scared of marrying him? I feel you want him to marry you.
Have you ever been married? You've never been married.
I've never been married. You know, what's the crazy thing that if you've been divorced, that's normal. But if you've never been married, that's
not
weird.
normal.
Not normal, yeah.
But I feel when I'm with you, if I may say so, I get a sense you want this guy to marry you. And,
you're getting the wrong sense, Howard. We're not into that.
Has he asked you?
We're not into the marriage
You
thing.
want to marry him so bad, have his baby. You do.
What,
she
is
does.
she whispering this to you?
I just know.
No, it's not true. But Howard, your house was so amazing. Do you remember, the next day I was about to hire a decorator and I fired them?
Yeah, she fired her decorator after she saw my house.
Because I was in love with his house, and I was like, I want my house to look like this. And it's finally finished. You have to come look at it.
I want to see it.
It looks like a baby version of yours.
And who told you your apartment would not be done in a year? Who told you that?
You. And
I did.
And you know what? It's still kind of not 100% finished.
What is the delay? How long does it take to build an apartment?
I don't know, like 3 years. What the heck?
What did I tell you?
I know.
So you bought this apartment, and it's 3 years later, and you're still not in.
I'm in it.
Is it because
I still have a couch?
You're living in it, but it took 3 years to build.
It took 3 years to build.
Boy, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look. I could see why you modeled professionally, made a fortune.
Well, how old were you when you started modeling? You started young.
I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
Now,
15.
Where did you grow up?
L.A.
And when you're in L.A., your mother just looked at you and knew right away you were that good looking and said, I'm going to put you in modeling?
My mother looked at me and had no idea that I was a model. My mom was a medical photographer, and part-time she would take pictures of women that wanted to model.
Right.
And I would hold the bounce card and check her lighting for her as her little 12-year-old assistant.
So how do you get into modeling at 15?
A girl came up to me on the first day of school and was like, you look like a model. And I was like, what? She was the first person to ever tell me that because people used to kind of stare at me. Howard, I had a big-ass forehead and, eyes that were, too far apart. They still are, but my face
Boys didn't come on to you in school?
Oh, my God. Well, since I went to an all-girls school.
I see. So you didn't have an opportunity. Did girls ever come on to you?
No.
I'm sure you've had lesbian affairs.
No, I have not had a lesbian affair.
See, I figured maybe Beth and I aren't enough fun for you and John. Maybe you guys swing or something. I don't know. We're not that way.
No. Oh, my God. Did I ever tell you the secret about you guys and our plan?
No, what was it?
Okay, I didn't know who Howard was off air versus on air.
Right.
And we had a signal that if you started talking about my boobs and crazy stuff, and we thought that your house was going to be like all white lacquer and like black like leopard sculptures and stuff like that. And
Torture chamber.
Totally like 80s, like yeah, and so we were like, okay, it's going to be that. There's going to be like 100 people there, even though he said it's a dinner with us.
Yeah.
And he's going to start talking all this crazy stuff. So I had like a little signal, which was save me, like I'm praying. And that meant
Get us
let's
out of here.
Go.
Yeah.
The moment we pulled up, Howard and Beth were at the front door greeting us like the Brady Bunch or something.
That's how we are.
Their house was warm and wood and love and like
We were nice people.
super nice. We love you.
I think people think we're boring, Beth
So
and
why
I,
do you
because
think-
we are boring.
Well, John and I are boring too.
You are boring?
Yeah, we're just like you guys.
How long have you been going out with this John?
4.5 years.
And I picture John nude sometimes with a huge penis.
Oh, geez.
I do.
Why do you do that?
I
Aren't
can't
you
talk about this because he is a banker.
heterosexual?
He is a banker.
Yes, so we
No,
can't
but
go
I
there.
just imagine he satisfies Tyra
that
in every
because
way.
we
he's black?
can't talk about it.
Not because he's... Is he black? So did you go to an all-white school? Were you the only black girl
No,
there?
I went to a beautifully mixed school.
A mixed school.
We had chocolate, we had vanilla, we had caramel.
Was your mother a dark-skinned black woman?
My mother was like Robin's color, almost exactly. Is like Robin's
And
color.
your father, where's he in the picture?
My father's a little more chocolate.
Are your parents still married?
No, they got divorced when I was 6.
I see.
Yeah, but my dad's still in the picture. I mean, he used to work for my company.
And so when you decided to be a model at 15, because somebody said to you, you should be a model, how does one go about becoming a model? I don't understand how you make that jump.
Well, I waited. She discovered me when I was 13. I waited until the 11th grade when I was 15.
Right.
And I went to a bunch of agencies and...
You walked around with a picture of yourself?
I walked around with some snapshots that my mom took of me.
So you must have known you were good looking, and boys must have started paying attention
Boys
to you.
still were not paying attention. You have to understand that model does not necessarily mean beautiful, alluring, or
Yeah, but you're a
attractive
beautiful
to
woman.
a boy. When I was younger, I was more of a high fashion model look. So it was a little more quirky, and more odd, more interesting.
And being
As
a
I got-
black woman, I remember when you started modeling, it was not really that common for a black woman to be a model, and maybe there's only one black model that's allowed to be successful.
Exactly. I walked into the agencies, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, we already have a black model." Sorry.
So it's almost impossible. So if someone
was
would have
hard.
said to you that you would have made a fortune as a model, you would have laughed, because at that time it would have been questionable whether you could even get work.
Yeah, I would have laughed.
So you walk in.
I walk in to the one that said yes.
Who is that?
LA Models.
And are you grateful to them because they didn't say we have already one black model?
I'm super grateful. I'm probably sitting in front of you now because of them. Although they did tell me I wasn't photogenic, that I should do runway. So I started off with runway with them.
And you were super skinny, I imagine.
I was very thin.
To do a runway, how much? You're a tall woman. What are you, about 6 foot?
No, I'm 5'10".
You're 5'10".
Yeah.
What did
Look
you
at my
weigh?
heels. I mean, I have on like
Those are
7-inch
beautiful.
heels.
Fantastic. Let me see your feet.
No, I have corns.
Okay. I like corn. So you walk in and you're 6 feet tall. I mean, 5'10".
Mm-hmm.
What do you weigh at that point when you're that age?
At 15, I don't know. It's probably 110 pounds.
110 pounds
Yeah.
at 5'10". That's incredibly skinny, right?
Very skinny.
Skinny with the big boobs.
It's not so big yet.
Had to be an incredible sight, right?
Not so big yet.
And so they put you to work. How do they put you to work when everyone's sort of not into the black model thing? It's all about whitey.
Well, it's all about whitey.
Yeah, right. Well,
No,
it is.
Well, I started with runway, so they liked black girls on the runway because we were elegant and graceful.
Right.
So then I started there, and then I slowly started doing other stuff.
How do you learn how to do that walk on the runway? What is that all about?
I studied, and I've seen documentaries and stuff on you and how you studied and like really were obsessed.
You studied what the women did.
I studied. I went to the fashion library in Los Angeles and like was obsessed with tape, and I'd watch tape of girls from the 80s and just really like study them, 70s too.
So when people say models are dumb, they don't have to know anything, all they have to do is sit in front of the camera or on a runway, you say, no, there's something to be studied there. It's not that simple.
Oh no, some of them really aren't necessarily that interesting.
Because it's a secret. There is something to study about why some people break out and some don't.
Yes.
So what was the secret? That you somehow are more interesting?
I think the secret for me was a lot of research. So like when I went to Paris for the very first time, instead of going to college, I went to Paris. I got accepted at every college I applied to. I wanted to be a writer. Yes, I wanted to be a writer and a producer for film and television.
Were you the valedictorian of your school?
No, I was not.
What'd you get
I
on your
wish I was.
SATs?
It was different scoring back then. My SATs weren't that great. My ACTs were amazing. I don't even know if they do those anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
So you didn't go to college.
No, I didn't. I got accepted to all of them, but I got discovered to go to Paris at the last 2 weeks before my first day of college. I got discovered to
And
go
you
to Paris.
said, screw college. I can make a fortune doing this modeling.
No, I said, oh my God, this is the craziest decision of my life. What am I going to do? I don't know what to do. I talked to my mom. My mom said, follow your heart. I support you and whatever.
And your mom was okay with you leaving for Europe? How old were you then?
I was 17.
17, she's okay with you just taking off and going to Europe?
Yeah, and the reason why I talked to her about it, and I said, Mom, if I got accepted to a university in Europe, I would go. I'm 17 only because I started school a year early. I would be 18, going to college at the Sorbonne or something in Paris.
Yes, but it's very different. When you go to Paris as a model, isn't every guy a wolf, and isn't every photographer going to fuck you, so to speak?
No.
Do you curse at all?
Yeah, I curse.
You do?
Yeah.
But that's not your image.
No, I curse.
You won't
I used
say
to
fuck.
curse all the time on my talk show, but see, I was beeped because I was on, network television.
When you would go to Paris to model and look in the way you do, even though you think you're ugly, look in the way you do, didn't every photographer try to bang you and say he'd put you on the cover of Vogue?
Okay, I don't understand this, Howard, but it did not happen to me.
Did you go to Paris as a virgin?
Yes.
You were a virgin?
I was a virgin in Paris.
You never had a boyfriend up until then?
No, I had boyfriends. I just was a virgin. I remember doing
How far would you go?
doing a photo shoot with Naomi Campbell and Beverly Peele for American Vogue and talking about virginity, and they were shocked that I was still a virgin.
Naomi Campbell was the one who was mean to you, wasn't she?
Yeah, but this was a nice moment, and we were talking.
She hated you because you were black. Am I correct? Tell the truth.
And successful, maybe?
Yes.
Yes.
She couldn't deal with it. She said, I'm
Yes.
the black model, not you.
Well, no, the world said that.
Right.
The world told her there can only be one, and here comes the new one, and Naomi, you better back up. So she reacted very strongly to something that was already negative. You know
And
what I mean?
way did she express that to you when you were modeling with her? What did she say to you?
You know that movie Showgirls?
Yes.
Just do that and make it the modeling industry.
She was really brutal to you. Did she try to sabotage your career?
Just that movie Showgirls. That's
How does
all
a
I'll
woman
say.
try to sabotage
But she
your career?
apologized. She came on my talk show years later, and she apologized. But my life was a living hell. I'll admit, it was a living hell for years, for many, many years.
Well, I know what was in the press was she always said you were copying her.
Yes.
You mimicked her walk. You were trying to be her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the exact opposite. I got known for my walk because it was actually kind of comedic. So if that was copying hers, it was mine was very...
What was your walk?
I was very animated. Very, very animated. And I would change my walk depending on what the designer was.
What could a girl make walking the runways of Europe? Can she make? How much can you make a day doing that?
Well, back in my day, some of the top girls are making $10,000 a fashion show.
Wow.
And so you do 5 a day. You do
my
about
God.
25 per city. So add up Milan, Paris, New York, and then maybe a little bit of London.
So you can pull in 50 G's a day.
Yeah, you could.
Oh my God, you must have been going berserk.
Yeah, I was doing pretty well.
Did you get out of control?
No, Howard, I'm conservative and boring like you and
Did you
Beth.
ever get into drugs?
No, I've never tried drugs.
You never smoked weed?
I've never smoked weed. I've seen people smoke it, but I've never smoked it.
I don't understand how you don't try that once.
I don't try. I tried a cigarette when I was 6. It was burning in an ashtray, and my mom's friend's cigarette. And I smoked it, swallowed the smoke, coughed for 2 days, never did it again. When I was 12 years old, my best friend got 2 peach wine coolers. You know those Bartles and James back in the day, or
Yeah.
Seagrams? And she was like, dude, let's try this, da-da-da. We sat in her hallway. I drank the neck of it, and I was like, the peach tastes good, but there's a nasty aftertaste, and it burns. I don't like it.
So you never
She
get
drank
high?
hers, and she drank mine, and she passed out beside me. That was the last time I had
You're a goody
alcohol.
two-shoes.
No, I mean,
You like to walk around naked, though.
no, I don't.
Yes, I read an interview with you where you said you do. You said that it's important for women not to wear underwear so their vaginas can get air. You said
Really?
it. Yes,
I
you
never
said
heard
it.
you say that.
You know what? That was probably on my talk show, which is true, especially at night. I know this is, God, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But at night, I do tell women, like,
Air it out.
Air it out.
Why? Why is it important to get air on the vagina?
I just think it's important to air it out.
So you sleep nude?
No,
What do you sleep in? I'm curious.
it depends.
Do you ever wear any of that lingerie that you're famous for modeling?
You know what's so interesting is I would model that stuff, but I wouldn't wear it to bed. It's a
Not
little-
even for John.
It's a little itchy.
Not for John.
I can't talk about that because he's a banker.
So what?
He's the vice chairman of a bank.
Big deal. He's a man. You don't put on a little outfit for him once in a while? Just to keep him interested?
Howard, I can't talk about that.
Oh, you will. I'll break you down. I'll break you down. You're wearing underwear today, though, aren't you?
Howard.
Are you wearing
I
panties?
am friends with your wife.
I know, but are you wearing panties today?
I'm so not having this conversation
Just
with
tell
you.
me if you're wearing
Are
panties.
you wearing panties?
No, I'm wearing boxers.
Okay, well, let me see them.
I didn't ask to see. I just said, do you wear underwear?
Yeah, but you asking me and me.
Are you wearing panties today?
I don't know.
Answer is no. I'm seeing it right now. You can see right up there. So you go to Paris a virgin.
Yes.
And you're a naive girl in a sense because you've never really explored the world. And your mother says
You're
can go
living
off and do it.
alone, though. Or,
Model's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Model's apartment is a shithole that they charge you a fortune for.
There you go.
And now all of a sudden you're making $50,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty heady stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Who's
go
managing the money? Who's doing what?
Mommy.
My mama.
Yeah?
Mommy.
My mom was at work in Los Angeles, and she had a pile of work from, she used to work at Jet Propulsion Laboratories, JPL, and then a pile of my modeling stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then when that pile started getting higher, her employer came up and was like, her boss was like, well, what is going on?
Right.
So then I begged her to quit because I was stressed and
you go to Paris a virgin.
yes.
But you say you kissed boys before then.
Oh, yeah.
You let them feel you up before then?
Of course.
Not
Just
put their
no
hand
going
down.
all the way.
No putting the
Just
hand
not
down.
going all the way and doing all the other
So
stuff.
up until then, you had done everything except intercourse.
No, I hadn't done everything.
You gave a guy a hand job in high school.
Stop it!
Did you give a guy a hand job in high school or
Now
not?
you're
I'm
in
not
court.
saying that.
Yes, you did.
Now you're in court. You have to
All
testify.
right. So what I'm guessing is, I understand you're dignified. I understand that. But I think this is an important message for girls to get and young ladies
And
to
what
become
is the-
empowered.
To do hand jobs?
That
What
no.
are you saying?
They want to know, did Tyra believe in oral sex before she went off to
Okay.
Paris?
I will say no.
You would say no?
Back in my day,
Yes.
that oral sex was after intercourse.
Because it was considered more intimate.
It was considered more intimate.
So a Tyra in high school, when she met a boy that she liked, you would go out with him. You had a
Yes.
high school boyfriend.
Yes, and I would not kiss him on the first date.
Right. You were very conservative, but you would
Very.
kiss eventually with
Yes.
your tongue. Your titties were touched.
No, just
under-
stop. The tongue.
Yes.
I had my first kiss with a guy named Christian in a movie theater.
White
and
guy or black guy?
he was like black and Mexican.
Black and Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blexican.
Right.
And he kissed me, and then he put his tongue in my mouth, and it was the most disgusting smell. I mean, feeling, not smell. Feeling.
It probably stunk too.
No, it didn't stink. It felt like a worm. It felt like blah, 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 blah.
When
I
it-
hated it. And I told him I don't like kissing like that, as if I had kissed before, and I'd never kissed before.
But you're right. Guys don't understand that. Kissing a woman, in fact, don't even use your tongue.
yeah.
Right?
It's disgusting.
It's not all. I see.
it's-
I watch Bachelor Pad. Do you watch Bachelor Pad?
No, I don't even know what that is.
When these, it's a very important show. These guys kiss. They open their mouth before they even hit.
Yeah, and they go,
right.
"Ugh."
And the tongue goes in the
Yes,
mouth. And
the
I go,
tongue is supposed to be subtle and like a nice thing. and-
maybe once in a while,
Yeah.
a little some contact, but not a lot.
No.
Guys are too.
And he went, bleh, and I was disgusted.
And so you backed off.
I never kissed him again.
So your line, what I'm trying to say is, as a young girl growing up, as beautiful as you were, you held something back. You allowed these guys to touch your breasts underneath your shirt. You allowed them to touch your firm, muscular belly. Am I correct?
Yes, Howard.
Right. They could put their hand down your pants and squeeze your ass and touch your vagina. Am I correct?
No.
That's not true?
No, not that much.
Nothing below the waist.
No.
They could rub over the
On the
pants.
butt, but not the other part.
No
Let me tell
touching
you,
of the vagina until you went to Paris.
Let me tell you. No,
Interesting.
I didn't do anything in Paris. Let me tell you, my mother took me on a train from Los Angeles to San Diego when I was
Right.
around 13 years old, and she says, we're going to have a talk. And my mom gave me the most descriptive, embarrassing sex talk ever.
And what was that talk?
She said, you are going to start, having relations with guys, and they're going to touch you and they're going to kiss you, and your body's going to feel like this, and this is going to start quivering, and then your breath is going to quicken, and da-da-da.
Wow.
The boy is going to say, oh, let me do this, let me do that. He'll even say, let me put it in a little bit. And I talked about this
I've
on my
used
talk
that
show.
line, yes.
Right? Let me just do this,
Let me just put
do
the
that.
tip in.
Yeah, all that. So
Right.
she gave me a very graphic, like I wanted to vomit on that train talk.
And yet,
Cut to 3 years later,
Yeah.
a guy is saying everything she said. And because she had told me that, I was able to say, oh my God, he just said, let me put the... So I was like, oh, no.
You
Whereas,
recognized all this and said, my mother knows something.
Had she not told me that, I probably would have said, okay.
You always go out with super good-looking guy? You ever go out with an ugly guy like me?
You're not ugly, Howard.
Well, I'm not very good-looking. I know that. Would you ever date a horrible-looking man like myself?
I cannot answer that question because I don't think you're horrible-looking. But if you cut off like yourself, I can answer it.
But you're very true. Your mother is a very bright woman because she's right.
That's
Guys,
what mothers don't do. They don't.
don't.
And so their daughters are
One thing I never said to a
Yeah.
woman, never let me put the tip in. You know why? Because my whole penis is a tip.
That is the
That
whole
is it.
thing.
That's the whole experience. That's it. That's all there is. Have you ever laughed at a man because he was too small?
Not to his face.
But there are men you've broken up with because their penis was too small, didn't you? Admit it. I happen
Robin,
to know this.
help
about it.
me.
No, is that true?
No, you didn't break up
If you
with
were
him.
with a man, have you ever been in a situation, and you've been around
We
a
are
lot of
not
good-looking men.
talking about
Hold
penis
it.
size.
You don't even know what I'm going to
Let's
ask
talk
you.
about yours. I don't want to
It's
talk about
awful.
other ones.
It's horrible. It's embarrassing. Because this is why I'm asking for myself, not for you. When a man pulls down his pants, you take a look, and you say to yourself, oh, my goodness, what a disappointment, right? I mean, if it's small. You do have that reaction, don't
Well,
you?
what you can ask is, does size matter to you?
Yes.
A lot of there's like this thing out there that women, have put out that, oh my God, something should be as like your microphone or whatever.
Right. As thick and as a beer can. Yeah.
And that's not the case.
Right. But
and it makes guys very, very insecure. But at the same time, I think it's good for guys to be insecure about something physically because women have so much pressure about their physicality. So, sure, give you guys some kind of penis envy and insecurities because we're dealing with all other kind of stuff, too.
You've been with men where you sit there and go, oh, my God, look at that. That's not going to get the job done, right? I mean, it's a disappointment, isn't it?
Howard, I'm not answering
Isn't that it,
question.
Robin, is it a disappointment when you're standing there with a man that you're attracted to, you finally have his pants off, and there you
No,
see...
if you like the man, you're
stop
not
it.
going to do
That's what I'm-
that,
yeah.
I could
Howard.
hear that giggle
Oh, stop it.
that all of you have.
Howard, you've gotten girls.
I've got a few.
And you're like that,
And
right?
nobody's ever laughed or left.
I keep it hidden.
And you just kiss with no tongue.
That's right.
And say,
And
I'm
they like
respecting
that.
you.
So you go to Paris, you're naive
Yes.
sexually, you have barely experienced, and you've never made love to a woman at that point either.
No.
And you never have tried that in your personal life.
No.
I'm sure you were hit on as a model by many women.
Only one model, actually, and I wouldn't even consider it hitting on me.
Mm-hmm.
But she was a lesbian, and everybody knew she was a lesbian. And
Right.
I was backstage at a fashion show, an American fashion show, and I took my shirt off, and then she like pinched me. Was like, "Oh my God, you're making me crazy," and ran out, and that was
Pinched
it.
your breast.
Yeah, and that was it. And she ran out and said, "You're making me crazy," and that's it. That's my encounter. Woo.
All right. So what's remarkable is you then go off, and your mother sends you. Even she gives you the lecture. She sends you off into Paris. You're making $50,000 a day, and I can't believe there isn't a point in your life with that fast lifestyle and all the famous people you start meeting. I can't imagine that there wasn't a period of time where you went berserk, and you didn't. You're a level-headed girl.
I never did.
De Niro never hit on you?
Nope. I had my eye on the prize. I had like tunnel vision. Like when girls were hanging out at the club, I was hanging out at the McDonald's on the Champs-Elysees.
Right.
You know, like I just have never been attracted to like darkness. And for some reason, like I've heard stories of models working with photographers that I've worked with, and the photographer answers the door naked and all this stuff. I'm like, what? That
And none of that happened
It
to
never
you?
happened to me. And I don't know. Is this something in my eyes? Do you see something in my eyes,
There never
Howard,
was
that-
an attempted rape, nothing.
No, come on. No, there was a photographer like, years ago, like close to when I was retiring from modeling, and I felt like he had a crush on me.
Right.
But he was like a schoolboy. He was like, do you have a boyfriend? You know, that
was polite.
Yeah, that was.
Maybe you're intimidating.
I don't know.
Or maybe
what,
it's just the way you carry yourself.
there was something in my 17-year-old eyes that.
Kept people away.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a toughness. It wasn't like Gia, that model Gia. It wasn't like, ooh.
You lost your virginity in Paris?
No, Howard.
You did not?
No.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I'm not going to say, but it was not in Paris.
Were you 20? You waited that long?
I'm not going to say.
Why wouldn't you say that? So many women out there want to know.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Why? Why not?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
16.
And it was horrible. Woman cried.
Why did she cry?
Why? Because I was her boyfriend. When it happened, did you call your mother? It seems like your father is absent in all of this.
He's so not.
He's a part of your life?
He's such a part of my life.
What does he do
such
for a
part
living?
Of my life. He's retired now, but he was a computer consultant.
Does he run around every minute? Tyra's my daughter. This is that, the other thing. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Very low-key guy.
No, my dad likes to throw parties and stuff, but
He does.
he's low-key when it comes to me, yeah.
And so, did he warn you about the tip of the penis, or just your mother?
My dad would never talk to me about anything like that.
Honey, guys are going to say they're going to put the tip of the penis
He
in.
would
No.
never in a million years. That was all my mother.
So when you lose your virginity, I take it you were older by today's standards. You waited a while.
Especially by today's standards.
Was it a disaster for you?
I did definitely tell my mother after.
I imagine the guy was beside himself. I mean, you are some knockout.
I wasn't
could've-
then, Howard.
Right? You were a professional model in
Doesn't
Victoria's
matter.
Secret.
I wasn't Victoria's Secret that young.
I mean, come on.
I was
But
not.
you're that girl.
I am now.
Right.
He can look back and retroactively say, oh, yeah, but no.
Is getting older harder for you? Do you sit and obsess about your looks? Are you worried about your looks?
Howard, I am black. I don't
Yes.
obsess about wrinkles because they don't happen to us.
You
so
do look very
much.
young. I don't even know how old you are.
I'm 37.
You're 30. Yeah, you
Yeah.
look like a young girl.
Thank you. No Botox.
Why did you quit modeling so young? You felt that, hey, I don't need to do this. I can become a producer?
Yeah, I felt like I was doing my talk show, and I felt like, I was doing America's Next Top Model, and I felt like
Whose idea was America's Next Top Model?
100% mine. I created it.
You created the show.
100%.
It's like the American Idol of modeling.
100%. It's in 170 countries, and I own a piece of all of that.
Why do you only own a piece? How much of a piece do you own?
Because I have a network. I have a partner. I have a network.
See.
I have.
So when you're a producer of America's Top Model, it's a big payday, right?
It's very nice.
How much of that show do you own?
It changed my life.
How much of the show do you own?
I can't say how.
You own 25%. I'll say it. I know exactly what you have, what you own, and who you had sex with.
How do you know?
Because I know. I know these things.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. You own
I'm not confirming it.
You own 25% of America's Top Model. How much money does America's Top Model generate?
Well, you have to imagine that over in the entire world, there's 170. It's in reruns in 170 countries, and then we have the international version. So we have like Germany's Next Top Model. Heidi Klum hosts that version.
Right.
We have Canada's Next Top Model. Mr. J from America's Next Top Model hosts that one.
Do you hire all those
Elle
people?
McPherson hosts the British one. No, I don't hire them. I sell the rights.
Right.
And then they hire whoever.
You
but
own the franchise. It's like a McDonald's. You sell it to them. They
Yes.
go out and they produce
I'm
it.
not
And good
gonna
luck to them.
Yeah, exactly. If I own
certain
McDonald's, I'm
rules?
not going to care who's managing it.
It's
Are there
fantastic.
certain rules they have to follow? Like
Yes.
there's a template?
Yes,
or
if they
something?
use
Yeah.
the brand, they have to
Yeah.
follow a template.
Has anyone ever been on America's Top Model and actually gotten a modeling career out of it?
Oh, yeah, tons of girls. See, the difficult thing is in the modeling industry, you can be very successful. You can be on the cover of Chinese Elle and Greek Vogue, and nobody in America knows that.
Right.
You understand? The modeling industry is so spread so thinly across the entire globe. It's
There were
not
very
like a hit.
few like you who became an international
Exactly.
star.
That's rare. And that's not necessarily going to happen anytime soon again because the supermodel has now transitioned to reality stars and singers and actresses.
When you hit fame, did you start hanging around with Cindy Crawford?
No.
No, you don't have other model friends?
No, Rebecca Romaine and I were very close when we were modeling. Super close as models.
Why are you no longer close?
I don't know.
It just
I'm
happens.
in New York. Yeah, that's
Do you
just
have
normal.
close friends?
I love Rebecca, though. Every time I see her, it's just
Do you
like
have a lot of
love.
close friends?
I do, but they're mostly from high school.
I see. Not the modeling chicks that
no,
you met along the way.
mostly from high school.
I see.
You also started to transition into acting.
Yeah, I acted. I hate when people call me actress. I'm like, I don't deserve that title.
You were
I
in one
did
of
some acting.
My daughters were in love with that movie where you play like a Barbie doll that comes to
Yeah.
life. They love that movie. must have watched that 50 times.
Yeah, life size?
Life size. Where
Yeah.
I would sit there and watch that thing over and over again. Believe me, listen, no offense. I could have beaten off to the thing. They're watching it as an innocent. You know what I'm saying? You're parading around
goodness.
in different outfits. I like it. I'm watching it with the kids, but I'm seeing it on a whole different level. So I perverted the whole stupid movie.
That's
And then
disgusting.
you
It is
were
disgusting. I'm
Will
so sorry I did that.
Will Smith's girlfriend for
On
a
Fresh
season
Prince
or
of Bel-Air,
two on
yeah,
Fresh Prince.
You
yes.
never had sex with him?
No.
Not
He never
with Will
hit
Smith?
on you?
No, he never hit on me.
He insulted?
He was super.
Why? What do you mean he never hit on you?
No, he never hit on me. He was very like, I wouldn't
odd is
say
that?
paternal because he's not that much older, but he was very like warm and
How odd is that?
He didn't hit
Are
on
you
me.
kind of freaked out when a guy doesn't hit on you?
no.
Will Smith didn't hit on you?
No, he was married, Howard.
Oh, I think they swing those two.
Stop it.
Well, he wasn't with Jada then. He was with his first wife.
He definitely stepped out on her. Wow, how insulting.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, what is your dating history? Did you ever date any famous guys?
Yes, she did.
Who'd she date? Give me the list.
Well, I know John Singleton.
That's what, the director?
Yeah.
And why'd you break up with him? What's wrong with him?
Howard, I was 19.
You were 19.
Yes.
Did he ask you to marry him?
I don't know, Howard. No.
Have guys proposed to you?
Maybe. He hasn't. No.
Have guys proposed to you? Are you unlucky in love? Is that it?
Howard, not every woman wants to be married. If I wanted to be married, I'd be married.
Have you been proposed to?
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't.
I'm thinking you haven't. Could you be a pain in the ass or something as a girlfriend?
No.
Are you sweet?
I look strange because I haven't been married, Howard. Do you understand? If I was
Are you
sitting
difficult
here,
to live with?
Howard, if I was sitting here and was divorced twice, you would be looking at me
No,
differently.
I'm
as if it
impressed
was
with
normal.
you. But a guy's not asking you to marry them. This John Singleton character, did he treat you good?
He was very sweet. Yes. Very nice.
But was he abusive or something?
No.
No?
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I'm trying to get to something.
I thought you knew something.
No, not at all.
Did he
was a
cheat
good
on
guy.
you?
I don't think so.
And he was a director, and
Yeah.
you were this hot model, and you're going out, and he's banging you, and you're having fun? Was he your first? Did he take your virginity? Has anyone ever broke your heart?
Howard, I've had my heart broken so hard
Really?
that I've lost 20 pounds in like 3 weeks before.
You should be the heartbreaker.
I've done that too.
I can't believe.
Yeah, but I've been heartbroken.
Who would leave you?
Like hardcore. Like I had to like move into my mom's house for a little bit, and like she used to have to feed me with this one breakup.
Who broke your heart? Mark Messier? Did you date
that?
Mark Messier of the Rangers?
The
hockey player?
Oh no, I didn't go out with him.
Yes, you did.
I went out with him, but not out with him.
What do you mean?
Like I went out with him in public, and I went to a dinner with like 10 people, and people
I see.
thought I
So there was
dated
no
him.
romance?
No.
You dated Seal. Wow.
Briefly. Will we stop this? What is this
Wow.
music?
Seal broke your heart. Aren't you glad you didn't marry Seal? I mean, he's only had 2 hits.
Oh, stop.
He's not that good.
I love this music.
You went out with Seal.
Howard.
What? Why is that bad? Why are you embarrassed by who you went out with?
Howard is so lovely.
He met Heidi through you?
Oh no.
Did he meet Heidi through you?
No.
He did
no.
not.
That was years later. It was brief.
Who
Howard,
broke
it was
your
brief.
heart? Who broke your heart?
It's been broken twice like crazy, where I had to do, they're not famous, chicken soup, mama feeding me. Like I wanted to run down the street naked in my nightgown. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. I wanted to run down the street in my nightgown. Like anxiety, like
These aren't famous guys. These are just regular guys.
Just regular
What are they?
guys.
They're like regular working guys.
regular working guys.
So you give a regular guy a chance.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I went on a blind date with a regular guy years and years and years ago.
What regular guy broke your heart? I mean, why wouldn't a regular guy want to marry you? That's what I can't figure out.
Because maybe I didn't want to marry them.
No, but you say they broke your heart.
Doesn't mean that marriage was in the picture.
But they broke up with you. Who would break up with you?
I've been broken up with, Howard.
Wow, aren't you shocked by that? That like a regular guy is dating
No,
Tyra
every
Banks?
woman has
That-
this
they don't
story.
understand, yes.
There's no woman, I don't care how beautiful, how famous, how
Hello.
wealthy.
Wow.
They all have the
Hello.
same story.
Well, maybe they're not easy to get along with. That's what I'm driving at. Maybe there's something about
Are
you.
you
You seem
saying
pleasant.
to me
I'm
that...
pretty.
And you're
But
interesting and bright.
Howard,
Yeah, I mean,
you're
she's a
saying,
home
like,
run.
Beth has never had a broken heart.
She hasn't.
Oh, she has.
No, she hasn't.
Oh,
Absolutely,
no way.
she has.
I'm
She
sure
doesn't-
she has.
Please, look at her.
I'm
Who's
sure
going to
she
break
has.
up with her?
Plenty
Howard,
of
that's
guys have
not how it
broken up with
works.
her, and you know it.
No, they broke up with her after she had no inch. She treated him like they weren't.
Right,
she didn't give him the time of day.
This is a fantasy you have in your head, but there's no woman who hasn't had her heart
Yeah,
broken.
I agree, Robin.
And Tyra's not getting proposed to left and right. Come
I'm
on.
sure she has been. She probably didn't even notice half the approaches she
date-
gets.
Do
I'm
you
like,
ever
why
da-
are you on your knee? What are you doing? Come on, let's stand up.
Do you ever date white guys?
I have.
You have?
Yes.
Disappointing?
No. Good guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not opposed to a white guy here and there?
No.
But you have to marry a black guy.
You got to treat me right.
Right.
I don't care if you white, black.
Oh, I'll
Just
treat you
gotta be
right.
right.
Oh, believe me. You'd be treated like a princess. Trust me. What is that? A book?
That's my book.
All right. Tyra wrote a book.
Yeah.
Now, did you write it or someone else wrote it?
Howard, I wrote this book.
By yourself?
Not by myself. I have tons of people that have helped me. For instance, I wrote a section that deals with a professor, which I'll get into it in a second, or a teacher, and she's from what I call didgeridoo. And so she speaks with an Australian dialect. So I wrote the whole thing. Then I went to my friend's office that works at Harper's Bazaar, and I sat in her office for 2 hours and says, "Is this right? Is this right? Is this right?"
Right. You have someone
you know
go
what I'm
over
saying?
with you.
So I had a lot of that.
Did
Now,
you
what
write
is this book?
Did you write this with a type or with a computer?
Yes, with a computer.
Do you type?
Most of it in New York City. I type super fast with 2 fingers.
You're a two-finger
Really?
type.
2 fingers. I spent tons and tons of time in the New York Public Library at Stephen Schwarzman Building, the real beautiful big library.
Yes.
Months and months in there, and all across the world.
Most
But
people.
what is the book about? We don't
Yes.
even know what we're
The book
talking
is called
about.
Modelland, and Modelland is a fantastic modeling academy on the top of a mountain in a town called Metopia, and they build the world's most amazing models, and 7 models graduate each year, and the world is obsessed with these people.
In other words, it's a school where they train women to be models.
There you go.
And they pick them out at birth, almost like what they do with chess players in Russia.
No, they
And-
don't. They get discovered on a certain day called the Day of Discovery.
I see.
And then they get shipped off to this school. But
Is it like Harry Potter for models?
It's like America's Next Top Model with some magic. Sprinkle some Harry Potter, sprinkle some Hunger Games in there. I've heard Alice in Wonderland. I've heard Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from different critics.
Has the book been reviewed?
It has.
Did you get good reviews?
Oh my God, Howard! My first review was from Publishers Weekly, and it was amazing.
So is that a big rush for you, more so than the TV, more than the modeling?
I love creating like stories, right?
Right.
So this girl Tuki was interesting. At the beginning of this interview, you were asking me about my modeling career and all the stuff that has happened to me. So I got discovered at 15 years old. Tuki gets discovered at 15 years old.
So
in
it's
my
a lot
modeling
about
book.
you.
It's very similar. I mean, Tuki has one green eye. Look at that.
Does
and one-
Tuki ever have anal in the book?
Oh,
Howard, that was really awful.
Why? Why is that awful?
That's awful because she's 15.
No, well, eventually she gets older.
No, that's
Oh, she stays
awful.
15 through the book?
Yes.
Well, then anal's out of the question. That is awful.
Yes.
Well, how do I know that? Are you
Yes.
still afraid of
Tuki's
dolphins?
never even kissed a boy.
Is Tuki afraid of dolphins?
Tuki is afraid of dolphins. Yes.
How are you afraid of dolphins? Does that freak you out? On your TV show, you were afraid of dolphins.
No, I am afraid of dolphins.
well, how did you develop this fear, and when did you discover it?
And why try to get over it? Who cares? When are you ever going to
when are you
encounter
gonna
a
encounter
dolphin?
a dolphin anyway?
No, I wanted to get over it because I used to have dreams that I was in a swimming pool and dolphins were like bumping into my legs.
And that freaked you out.
It freaked me out.
So you, on your TV show, you put yourself in a tank with dolphins.
Yeah, I went to SeaWorld and please stop this.
Did it cure you?
I thought it did, and I went on my show and
You freaked
tried
out.
to, but then I started talking about it and I started crying on stage again. And then at SeaWorld, I was like, okay, I went through stage 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me tread water with the dolphin, and the dolphin can do that tread water thing that they do, and I'll do it in front of them. And my guide said, I'm sorry, I can't allow you to do that because you're still a mess, and you could flail and hurt the dolphin's eye or something.
Are
So I
you-
was a danger to the dolphin.
I've read reports that you're worth $160 million, and then I've read reports that you're worth $75 million. What are you worth exactly? Down to the dollar.
I would never in a million years tell you.
Oh, you are a multimillionaire,
I
though.
would never in a million years tell you.
You could probably just retire from America's Top Model, even if you never did a talk show or anything else, right?
I live very frugally. I live underneath, which I always tell people to do that so
Right,
that
so
you're
they
not
have
at
money.
mercy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I try to be conservative.
And so do you see yourself now, because it freaked me out when you walked away from a hit television show.
Yeah, I was going to say, why did you walk away from the talk show?
Why would you?
Yeah.
I thought you were lining up to be like the next Oprah or
Yeah.
something. This was the plan. We had a plan, and then you
You
threw it all
blew it.
away.
Well, that wasn't my plan to be Oprah.
Yes, it was.
So no, it wasn't.
I'm telling you, that was your plan. You don't even know your own
It
plan.
was not my plan.
All right, what was the
It
plan?
was my plan. I'd still have a talk show. No, I honestly, a lot of it had to do with my well-being. I wasn't well. So doing America's Next Top
Physically
Model.
well?
Physically.
You were run down from doing the show?
Run down.
Is it a huge demand on your time to do a
Both.
show like that?
To do both it is. So you have, with a talk show, you have to do 100 and something a year. And it'd be different if I was just showing up, but I was the producer of that show and so it was hard. It was
In other words,
super
you can't
hard.
just walk in and they give you the topics and then you do it.
No,
You have
I
to sit
cannot.
there and brainstorm and do things.
Everything from promos to budgets and to everything to guests and research and
But when a show is successful like that, isn't it hard to finally pull the plug and say no? I mean, first of all, you were doing the show in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
You moved to New York. And then even the people moved with you to New York. And then supposedly they were upset with you because
Yes.
you canceled the show and they moved their lives and
Yes.
all that. Even all of that is a responsibility.
Yeah, it is a responsibility.
It's
I always
huge.
have a responsibility. You know, no matter what job and what production I do, that is a responsibility.
And to
but I
have a
still
sh-
have to think about the health. But at the same time, you have to understand that the television business was also not necessarily doing well because of the because of 2008, because of the recession.
Right.
So it also didn't necessarily make the most financial sense to continue as well.
So you were putting in a lot of hours. You said, hey, I'm doing very well financially. I don't need this aggravation of doing a daily talk show. And when you go to them and you say, I'm not going to do it anymore, do people try to talk you out of it?
No, it was a conversation that we had with the production company.
Right.
You know, because it's a business for them too. So
Right.
they're looking at, you know, advertising and dollars and the recession and everything. And so we just
Were they
decided
pissed
to
at you?
continue. No, they
No
weren't
one was
pissed.
mad?
No.
Do you miss it at all on any level?
No, not at all.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
You know,
Did you-
I kind of do miss interviewing people every now and then. It feels weird to be on this side.
Right.
You know, so I do like interviewing people. So
But
that
you're
is
not a
something.
fame junkie. You don't need that constant adrenaline rush of
No.
being out there.
I don't need that. I'm a creative junkie.
Right.
And I want to build my business. And I'm going to Harvard now, so I have like this like
Oh, you're
obsession.
kidding. I didn't know that.
Oh,
I still can't figure this out. You go to Harvard for 3 weeks out of the year. How do you get to go to Harvard for 3 weeks out of the year? And then what degree do you end up with?
so it's like an executive business degree.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
so-
graduate next year.
And you live in the dorm for 3 weeks?
Yep.
Do you have a roommate?
Nope. So we share a living room. We share a bathroom. I'm sorry, we don't share a bathroom.
There's
We
a girl
living
you share a
kitchen.
living room and bathroom with?
Huh?
You share a living room and bathroom with another girl?
Not a bathroom. Excuse me. We share a living room and like a dining room and a kitchen.
And then you walk in and, oh, there's Tyra Banks as my roommate.
Yeah.
That's not freaky to somebody? That's not different? That's not sort of weird?
It probably was weird in the beginning, but during the second terms and stuff, it hasn't been weird. And it's more than 3 weeks a year. I mean, the
And when you
first
go to
term is-
class, I imagine the boys at Harvard like what they see. I mean, I imagine it caused quite a stir,
I don't
right?
dress like this at
What do you
at
wear to
school.
class?
I wear jeans.
Would you ever wear a
t-shirts.
cheerleader outfit? Are you in the cheerleading team?
Yes, I wear a Harvard cheerleading outfit.
You would never
Howard,
wear a
come on.
cheerleading outfit to class
Come
to show
on.
your professor?
You know what? I should do that.
Why not?
I should do that. Maybe they wouldn't cold call on me.
All right, so your life now, you gave up the talk show. You
Yeah.
said, is your health better now?
Much.
Right.
And I'm still super stressed. I mean, writing this book, Howard, I had a lot of stress. Like I broke out in this like crazy pimples. I had a little bit of alopecia. Do you know what that is? Like
Sure.
little hair loss. It was like the size of like a quarter on the side of my head because of the stress of this book.
Does your boyfriend start to look at you differently when you get the pimples and the alopecia? And
Actually,
you go,
he's
hey, wait, I'm
very-
supposed to be with Tyra Banks. What the hell is this? I got
is this
pimples
thing?
and fucking hair falling out of her head. I'm out of here. He didn't abandon you during
Not
that time?
at all.
I see.
Very supportive.
Does your boyfriend know your net worth? Did you ever discuss it with him? With John?
We're open.
You are open about it? You say,
Yeah.
listen, John, I'm worth $160 million. Shut the fuck up. You might be a banker, but I got all the bank I need. Do you ever say to him, look, this is what I'm worth? You sat him down?
No.
Do you know his net worth?
Howard, I'm not
Do you know your boyfriend's net worth?
not talking about his finances.
Tell me if you know
I'm the
his net
public
worth.
figure. He's not.
Do you know he's public?
No, he's
I
not.
see him with you. He's public around me. Do you know his net worth?
I'm not going to talk about that.
I got to tell you, Robin, if Tyra
Oh,
doesn't...
the way he talks about your guy, he loves him.
I know he loves
He
him.
loves him.
If it doesn't work out with Tyra
You're
and John...
setting me right up. That's what you've always
This is
said.
the guy you're waiting for.
He
Successful.
says to me one day, he goes, Robin, I met the
I
guy
heard that.
Yeah.
I know.
that you should be with. And I'm
Yeah.
like, who's this? Tyra's boyfriend.
Robin has right of
Robin, are
first
you
refusal.
single?
I am single.
Oh my God!
She's
Do you want me to
single.
hook you up with somebody?
Absolutely.
What do
Oh,
you
yeah.
like?
What do I like?
You like chocolate, vanilla?
She
I
likes
like
me.
everything.
Like
I
everything.
like a good person.
I'll tell you what she
Yes.
likes. She likes John. I know exactly what she likes. But this
Someone
John,
like John, apparently.
he's 6'5". He walks around straight.
He's
He doesn't-
6'7".
He doesn't even hunch over like me.
At 6'7", he doesn't.
He's 6'7".
stoop, huh?
Yeah, huh? You're totally in love with this guy.
I cannot believe I'm talking about him
What
this much
he
with you.
must-
You know, the only reason why I'm
Why
talking
won't you
about him
ta- you
this
know,
much
I
is
don't
because I've been
understand
into
that.
your house.
Yeah, but I don't understand celebrities being embarrassed about the relationship that they're in. I'm in a relationship. I crow about it. I go, I'm in love. I
Oh, no,
love
I'm
this
not
woman.
embarrassed. No, what it is so when you are dating a famous person,
Right.
I feel like it's a little bit more public.
Okay.
Not, it's public domain.
Right.
But, when you don't, it's up to me. It's a little bit more private.
Does a guy have to jump through hoops for you? In other words, when John started dating you, did he have to date you for a month before he could even kiss you? Or
I'm not going to talk about that.
Yes, you are.
No.
Oh, you're absolutely going to talk about it.
No, I'm not.
So did he have to wait like a month or a week to kiss you? And how long before he gets into your pants? I mean, I would imagine I'd have to work a girl like you forever.
This is so funny. This Howard in front of me is so different than
I know.
the
You
Howard
met
at his
this
house
guy
in the
at his
Hamptons that
house,
had to break
No,
a bunch
you're like,
of
this
breathing.
is,
I don't
this
wanna
is the
talk to
Howard.
this guy.
This was the Howard that was in front of you, but I kept it under control. Now he's locked.
I feel
he's
like
unleashed.
now I am in a house full of white lacquer and black
That's right, and you
leopard.
need to make that sign.
Tyra Banks' novel Modelland is in stores tomorrow.
Yes.
And don't miss Tyra on America's Next Top Model, premiering this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on the CW.
Totally. It's all stars.
Oh, so these
Does
are
Adrian
girls who are
Curry
coming
come back?
Adrian does not. No. We don't want winners to come back.
When you're running a show like that, it's a lot of headaches, too. Janice Dickinson proved to be a nightmare for you. True. I mean, I think she's nuts. I enjoy having her on the show because sometimes
she is a wild woman.
Yeah, but that was painful to you, right? I mean, you had to fire her.
No, there's no firing.
There isn't?
No.
There's
Doesn't she still sort of?
There's that seat is a supermodel, like a
rotating
that
seat?
That seat
Rotating.
was a what do you call it? A supermodel that had more experience than I did.
Right.
So no, there wasn't a firing.
What was it? She was the first season, right?
She was about 4 seasons, and then we had Twiggy and we've had Paulina. So it's
So
like
you had her
more-
for 4 seasons, but she started to say terrible things about you in the press. She was biting the hand that feeds her. I mean, you were good to her. Did you ever sit there and pull the hair out of your head and go, what did I do to this woman? I mean, I gave her a job.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, one thing my mom told me, my mom said, no matter what people like that say, you have to remember 2 things: that you gave them an amazing opportunity, and another thing is you have to remember that they are older than you and they were there before you, and you should never disparage them, no matter what they say. So that's what my mom
That's the high road.
told.
But meanwhile, it causes you a lot of stress because she starts to...
No, it doesn't cause me a lot of stress.
No?
No, I still have to acknowledge the fact that I hired her. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And I knew who I was hiring. Do you understand?
Yes.
And Top Model was very successful and had a very successful start.
So
And
you put up, she's the nudnik on the show, and it works.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I knew what I hired.
When is the last time you saw her or spoke to her?
I don't know, Howard.
Years. And if you saw her in the street, you would ignore her, wouldn't you?
would run.
You would run.
No, I'd probably,
be screaming and running after you.
laugh and say, "Girl, what's up with you?"
If you had a daughter, would you let her go into modeling?
I couldn't stop her, but I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't encourage it.
Why?
It's just. I just think there's so many other different things to do. If it was something, if the modeling world was calling her,
Yeah.
then I couldn't stop her. If it was something that she was really just trying, and I didn't feel that, I felt like there was better things for her, then I would encourage her to do.
When you
other
do that
things.
Victoria's Secret stuff and you're practically naked walking down the runway, you're so sort of prudish. I can't imagine you felt comfortable doing that.
I always had a cover up on the back.
Do you enjoy
Every
showing off your
single-
body? Is there a certain sexual thrill that comes out of it? I mean, a certain
No.
titillation that perhaps?
Not at all. I just liked working the runway.
Right.
Yeah, but I always covered up. I always had like a little something on the
But
back.
then the Sports Illustrated stuff.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
like doing that?
kind of out there.
Have you ever posed nude?
No.
You've never done a naked thing?
No.
Never shown a nipple in any pictures, even if it's an art picture?
No. Not consensually.
When I say the
They just
You know what
get
I'm
them
saying?
right,
That
yeah.
might
Stuff
be
was
something.
out there, it was very sexy.
Yes.
That was a
Oh yeah,
side of you that
Sports Illustrated is very sexy.
Yeah.
I used to joke and say that I know how to act sexy for a photo, but it's not as natural in person for me, or like it's just not as natural for me.
Who's
But
the most beautiful woman you ever saw?
ever saw
Modeling.
Christy Turlington's pretty amazing. Iman, it's pretty beautiful.
Beautiful. You friends with her?
Iman?
Yeah.
No, not friends, but she's like has like kind of a mentor type of thing.
You ever hang out with her and Bowie?
No.
I
Have
love
you
Bowie.
seen him? Is he fat? That's what we
Is
need
Bowie
to know.
fat? Someone told me he will not leave his apartment because he's fat.
Oh,
that
come
was a rumor.
on.
I'm not
That's
kidding.
ridiculous.
No, I'm being serious. He won't tour or anything because he's fat.
That's ridiculous.
What do you know about that? You don't know anything about
Crazy
that.
ass rumors.
You lost a lot of weight, didn't you?
Not recently. Years ago, I did.
You look thin to me.
I do?
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, I I think I've gained a little, though.
If Janice Dickinson was drowning, would you throw water on her? Or would you help
Or
her
would you
out?
throw her a life preserver?
I'd do more than throw her a life preserver.
Are you a religious
I
person?
would definitely make sure she survived. Huh?
Are you religious?
No.
You weren't raised in the church?
Oh, I was raised in the church, but I don't necessarily go to church all the time. But John and I, we go to church a couple times a month. He
believe
goes
in
to church
God?
all the time. I go to church a couple
You
times a month.
believe in God?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
I mean, yes.
You mean you're definite that there's a God up there?
I think so.
You think you're going to die and we're going to go to heaven? And we're all going to hang out?
I don't know if you're going to be up there.
I'm trying to
You know
find out.
what? The Howard in the Hamptons
Will
that
go.
answers, he'll go.
He's going to heaven.
He's going to heaven.
This
what do
one
we do
today
with
is
this
not.
This one is friggin' burning, man.
What do we do with this one?
All right, let's go to a couple of callers. First of all, we're here to celebrate Tyra's novel, Modelland. It's in stores tomorrow. She's very excited about it. She wrote it herself. You know, yeah, okay, some people commented, but she wrote it.
She wrote it. Her
Don't
idea.
miss Tyra on America's Next Top Model. Premieres this Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on the CW. How many years has that been on?
A long time
This
now.
is cycle 17 that's starting. So cut that in half.
Tyra will be
For
signing
years.
copies. Ooh, Tyra will be signing copies of her book Wednesday night at 7 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica. What are you going to wear to that?
Oh, something really saucy.
Oh, yeah? Whoa, why not? Let's hear. What are you going to wear?
I don't know. I think I'm going to wear like some like pants and
Pants. Wear something like this. Shows off your curves.
I'm going to wear something that shows off curves, but it's going to be pants.
No, guys don't want to see pants.
Because I'm not doing just normal signings. I'm like doing these kind of like symposiums with people.
So wear
I don't
a
want to
dress.
just go hi, 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 hi. I'm talking on stage and it's interactive with the
Wear
audience.
this and wear those heels, and people will come.
How?
For
And I'm going to be
addition-
talking to young girls.
So what?
About
For
my
additional
book.
signing dates and locations, go to modellandbook.com. King of all blacks, you're on the air. Go ahead. Real quick for Tyra. We're running out of time. She's got an important life. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, like, I love all women. I love black women. But what happens is when they get powerful and they get money, they get stubborn and they're kind of hard to get along with.
Is
So,
that right? I'm glad
Tyra,
you're telling us that.
Are you powerful and stubborn?
and hard to get along with.
I'm not hard to get along with, King of all blacks.
well, that's like Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell, like, Jay-Z said, like, she said, now you could get me pregnant. So he got her pregnant.
Oh,
She calls the shots in that relationship, right? Yeah,
you can
yeah.
tell.
I don't even think so.
King of all blacks, are you just intimidated by strength?
No. Well, I don't like a strong woman anyway. I like who kind of weak.
He doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds
He's a
like
weird
that's
guy.
what that's
He's
coming
into
from.
he gets married. You're a foot fetishist.
Oh God!
Yeah.
When you said she couldn't, when you said you wouldn't let Howard see your feet, I'm sitting in the sweeper going, damn.
Jim, real quick, go ahead.
Tyra, do you use a vibrator or just your fingers when you
Tyra,
masturbate?
do you ever use? Now you're giving him the cutoff side. You don't believe in a vibrator? Robin uses a vibrator.
Here we go. What have I got to do with anything?
I thought that meant she uses her fingers.
Oh, stop it.
Let's go to. I don't know. Gary, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
Hey, I just want to say to Tyra, I'm probably one of the most straightest guys you'll ever meet, and my wife has got me hooked to America's Top Model. I don't know hide the hair of fashion, but I just like the challenges you guys do on the show, and I just think it's a great show. Now, a follow-up question is...
So a straight man can... That's not a
straight
question.
man can like America's Next Top Model.
Exactly. And the straight men always say, my wife likes it, and I watch it with her.
I should be watching that show this season.
You should
would love
totally
it.
watch
I will
it this
watch
season.
it. I'm going to get into it.
I asked you to be a photographer this season, and you said no.
Well, yeah.
But you're getting into photography. Do you want to do it this new season? We're about to start a new season.
No, I'm not not that good. Believe
I can
me.
hold your hand through this.
You don't want me doing that. Trust me. I'm a pain in the ass. What is it, Gary?
She has to go soon. Tyra
Tyra has to go?
Yeah.
All right.
My follow-up question is, what kind of girl is she in the bedroom? I think she's a crazy, crazy girl.
Tyra's very conservative, I think. Tyra, answer the question.
I'm not answering that damn question.
All right, listen, Tyra. Oh, High Pitch Eric wants to say hello.
Oh,
Let him
dear.
say it. Yes. Go ahead, High Pitch.
Tyra, how are you?
Hi, high-pitched Eric.
Listen, I love you very much, and I want to know, do you have a boyfriend? If not, I would love to go out with you. You're at the hottest.
Would you ever date a High Pitch Eric?
Aren't you lucky that you're already taken?
That's right. Is the dating scene the worst, though, Tyra? Seriously. Are you
Dating's-
glad you're in a relationship?
Yeah, dating's not fun.
It's not. Why is it not fun?
But you know what's not fun is wondering, is he going to call? Does he like me? Da-da-da. Does he really have a girlfriend? And he says he doesn't have a girl. It just, all that stuff is just awful.
It's more comfortable to be in a relationship,
so.
and you feel like someone has your back.
I
and
think
you feel,
so.
Right,
All
it's
that
true.
dating crap.
Yeah, I want Robin out of that dating scene. I really want her hooked up. I really need you to work on that because I'm not getting anywhere. I tried to set her up. She didn't want anything to do with it. Tyra's Modelland is in stores tomorrow. It's a big deal for her. She wrote a book. It's a very satisfying thing to write a book, I imagine.
And the book there's fantasy in here. The supermodels have superpowers.
Are you hoping to get this made into a movie? Is that what the plan is?
I've already been offered a movie when I was writing it, and I said no. I held off.
Why would you say no?
Because I didn't want to focus on writing and thinking about a movie. I didn't want some producer saying, make sure you add this, make sure you add this. I just wanted to tell the story.
I see.
Yeah.
So
And I
much
don't
for
think
good.
you and Beth are boring. We will be calling you guys to have another
What did you think?
exciting
Did
dinner.
you think they dropped you?
You do think we dropped you?
Yeah, I thought we were dumped, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, but we get dumped by everyone.
You really thought we
How
were
does
dumped?
it happen? What do you mean by that? I mean, what are you expecting?
People don't enjoy us as a couple, I don't think.
Well,
Oh,
what
no,
do you
we
think? That
did.
you
We enjoy you a
invited-
lot.
You
You do?
invited
A lot,
them.
a lot.
And you had dinner, and you went out a couple of times, I guess, or something.
Yeah, we went out again, too.
Yeah, and then nothing?
Yeah, most people are like
but
that
you
with
never
us, though.
really invited us again.
Well, we've invited you a bunch of times. You haven't been
just
around.
coffee.
You haven't been around.
I think you probably had like bigger parties and stuff. I tend to be a little antisocial. I
Yeah, and
prefer
that's
more
the other
intimate.
thing I hear. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
listen, she's got rules, and everybody's got rules. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know the
I don't want
rules.
to offend anybody. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're just having some people over. Tyra doesn't like people.
God, people.
She doesn't want people. She has rules.
Yeah.
So?
But, no, we'll invite you again.
Yes.
No, but we've known other celebrity couples that dump us.
You've been dumped by
Right,
who?
you said that. Well, Rebecca, I think you think.
Rebecca
they
and
dumped
Jerry
you.
got rid of us. Even Kelly and Mark haven't been in touch with me in a long time. Yeah, we were pretty friendly with them. They even Mark married us,
you.
but I didn't hear from them all summer.
Oh dear.
I think Beth and I are just boring to hang around with. People think I'd be a lot of fun.
You're expected to put on a bigger show, I guess.
I'm incredibly dull. Really, people
No,
are
it was
just
really
boring.
nice. I think you're very nice.
Thank you. Listen. I think
Not
the
nice
world of
enough
you.
to see again.
Yeah, right. But anyway, Tyra, and say hello to John. For
I
me,
will. And you say
please.
hello to Beth.
Yes.
Darling.
Absolutely.
All right.
And
Say it again, Howard.
Yes, the book is Modelland. Pick it up and read Tyra. I will read it.
Will you?
Well, I've only read 2 books, but
Will you give it to your daughter?
sure. I'll
Your
give it to her.
youngest.
Yeah.
The one with the pretty pink bedroom. Can I say that? Or will
Yeah,
she be
sure.
pissed that I
No,
saw
she
her
won't.
bedroom?
No, listen, now she's in college. She doesn't have a pink bedroom
Okay.
anymore. She redid that. That's when she
Okay.
was a little girl.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You really think we dropped you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that at all. In fact, no, not at all.
That's
Honestly.
not the case.
Oh my God, you are tall. I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
I'm not-
remember
She's
how
wearing
tall
20
you
I'm not as
are.
tall as I
Oh, it's the shoes.
Yeah, it's the
yeah,
shoes.
Good
Look,
to see you.
Look.
Oh my goodness, there you are. There you are.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
You have a
Those are
little
some
something
deal.
on your nose.
Do I? Oh, you know what that is? Is it, oh, wait, what is that?
It's a little white thing. I don't know. Maybe from the cup or
Well,
something.
I just got, oh, that's exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
It's not me.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
I don't think it was there all the time.
Tyra,
Good to see
Yes.
you.
you did a great job.
Thank you.
You were great. Good luck with the
Yeah.
book.
Oh, my God. It's so much.
So you're only doing one signing?
No. That's, I don't know why they only had that one. I'm doing
Why didn't they give me the whole list?
I don't know.
Tell them to give me the list.
Yeah? Will you
Shut up.
do
Yeah,
it
sure.
for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did they do that?
I was wondering if they did that just because that was the most recent one.
Maybe.
I mean, the one
Maybe that's it.
coming up.
Yeah, but,
no, it'd be
are you
nice
doing
to
one in
do-
New York?
I'm doing New York, LA, Chicago,
They should have given me the list.
Dallas, Miami.
People are interested in that. They,
Okay, so I'll have them do it right now, actually.
All right.
Okay.
Tyra, say hi to John.
I'm not professional.
Oh, you're not professional.
This is for Howard's website.
Okay, Tyra. You've experienced on-air Howard. What do you think?
He was on air. There was moments of off air, but I think he just can't help himself.
Where he's trying to be that guy at the dinner party.
He's trying to be the guy at the dinner party, but on air Howard just keeps socking him up the face.
What?
So unfortunately, dinner party Howard going to heaven. On air Howard.
He's hellbound. So what happens at the next dinner party? Are you going to give him some?
At the next dinner party, I think I'll have it at my house, and I'll cook him a special recipe. Put things in there that,
Will you match up Robin?
I'm going to try to find somebody for Robin. Just not sure about her taste. I need more information.
Good luck with your book.
Bye.